G'day guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are here with another weapon to go over, and this is pretty late considering that this weapon came out at the start, of course, of Season of the Wish, because we got a lot of time until final shape, so we can get over these pretty slowly. But what we're going to be going over is going to be the Supercluster shotgun itself. Now, this is going to be a slug shotgun. You can, of course, get from Season of the Wish. It is going to be craftable as well because it is a seasonal reward. So if you do get enough patterns on this, you will be able to craft it out for your god rolls, enhanced rolls. So, of course, the rolls I'm using now can get better. I know people are going to say that to me. But the Supercluster itself, I honestly do think that this is super slept on. See what I'm doing here? Okay, that was terrible. But it's Supercluster itself. This is pretty slept on. As I said, the perks wise on this, it actually has some absolute bangers you can kind of get going. It's got some of the best range you can kind of get for a slug shotgun as well. It's in the strand archetype as well, so it's a good kinetic sort of slug shotty. But you'll see on the screen all the rolls you can get. So you can see you can get some absolute freaking nutty rolls in terms of accurized rounds. You can get that slide shot with the fragile focus. It's actually really good in the shotgun now because they buffed it. And that would probably be your god roll, is going to be slide shot fragile. Some people might go for threat detectors fragile, but they'll be your god rolls for PvP and everything. You might go for, of course, warp and everything. I don't have that roll myself. But then PvE as well, you got some absolute bangers as well. So you got the lead from gold, you got 4 times the charm, which is great in a slug. You got reconstruction, which is always insane. And it's, I think, the under the slug shotgun that can get reconstruction other than the heritage. But we are going to go into PvP, of course, with the Supercluster. So without further ado, let's go in and try to slay some mofos. Alrighty, so we're going to be on control, of course, with our Supercluster that could. And this is what it's going to look like and everything. A nice, simple ass scope and everything, guys. You know what freaking slug shotty is going to be nice if it has a scope like this, because it's all it needs. It's hit some dome skis. So we'll just go at this guy here. And oh, I missed. Actually hit him. I'll take a bunch. Use the body shot. And I didn't get that. Wait. Where'd the ammo go? What? I'm so confused. But this slug shotgun, it should be really nice in PvP and everything. And there's the Dragon's Vengeance actually, but it should be really nice in PvP and everything if you get the right sort of rolls or whatnot. You can see that. Oh, there's the headshot, man. I missed the freaking headshot instantly, but it's pretty good for double tapping and everything. You can do that as well. And it's super consistent. That's one of the things I really do love about these sorts of weapons, is that you can constantly get the shotgun kind of going because... Oh, buddy. What the... Yo, young man. Yo, get your ass back here, you son of a gun. I'm so dead. Come on. Someone push me. Shh. I don't know. Is it two dudes just chilling out here? There is. We'll get this guy though. Give me that slide shot. Give me the slide shot. There we go. And this is what I mean by it can act like it can be really, really great. But the Superclusters, it actually feels pretty nice. I am on my hunter as well because it's to kind of go in with the treadling build because this does have hatchling, and also I do have my dragons right on, so I can get those skis like that. And oh, we need a dip. Oh, we go back at this and come on. Oh, we just stalled into it down. Give me, go treadling, go. I thought he would have hit him for more. Give me that assist. But that's what I mean you can do with them, of course, the slug shotguns. And it's always good to get like a good kinetic one, because as I said, the best one really is like Chaperone and everything like that. But Chaperone's exotic, so there's no Icarus mods you can put on it. But you can stick on the Icarus mods on this. It does kind of hinder the weapon a little bit, but you can see if you want just like a consistent body shot sort of machine, you can't do absolute work with this. To set, you're obviously not wanting to go with them, but like you can see. Oh, when you get slug shotguns going, it can be so freaking nice. Now, we actually do have our dodge, so we're going to do that real quick. And we're going to slide into some DMs. Oh my god, why is there like 3 freaking people here? I didn't even hit one of these. Give me the assist. And, oh, give me the kill. Give me something. I only got one person out of that freaking legit hunky hippo situation. I get 1 kill. Where's that ammo? Give it to me, please. Give. But yeah, I will say that slug shotguns, I really do like them and everything. I just think that they can go in really well. There's where the slug shotgun actually, or oh, with this build. Oh no! But there's the build as well, because as I said, I put my trailings down behind me. The guy chased me. I got him to half HP. You hit him in the chest straight away, and that's why obviously this is a meta build. It's really annoying to come up against, but it works out really well for slug shotguns, because legit just one little hit like that. Oh, thank you. But one little hit and all of a sudden you do have so much more, you have such a better chance of one-tapping a guy, which is going to obviously be really nice. And that's why I just think Supercluster in the current meta, especially with a strong build, because it is a strong weapon, you can definitely do work. And did he just shoot my freaking weapon mid-air? Oh, buddy, freaking leave me alone. He shot my tangle in the mid-air. That is freaking ridiculous. And yo, I got him eventually, boys, don't worry. Man, when you get the Dragon Shadow going with, or the Wraith Mail with Dragon Shadow Exotic, you go so freaking fast. You know, though, we're gonna super this up though. And yo, anyone here want to just die for me? And oh my god, I did this on the wrong side. Boys, no! Freaking, why they always just spawn the other side? It's always the same. Give me some kills, please. Guys, don't ask me to use the super every. I suck with strand supers, honestly. It doesn't matter what one I use. I will always, unless it's the warlock one where it's just a one and dump, I'm just gonna freaking die. That's all that happens. But I definitely will say that the super cluster, this is a really solid ass freaking slug shotgun. As I said, fragile focus will be the better sort of roll. There's a dude just chilling here. Oh! Oh, go, young man. We get the revenge. We get the revenge. I don't get the revenge. I do get revenge. What is going on my freaking game? But you can kind of see that when it comes down to the weapon and everything, it can be really, really nice and whatnot. As I said, you can do some absolute work with it. Obviously. No! Not the worms! What the hell just hit them? Something happened where a freaking grenade launcher hit the ground, blew up the treadlings, and they went after me. I was trying to hide from them. But it is just really, really clean, this weapon, to kind of go in with. With the Dragon Shadow especially, you get that extra bit of handling kind of going. I think this is just like a super solid exotic. Like this is, or not exotic, freaking legendary. I think this is like legit one of the better sort of slug shotguns to kind of go in with. Instead, there's not exactly a ton of them. And get out of my face, which is the last thing. But yeah, I do think with this legendary slug shotty, I think it's really worth picking up. If you like your slug shotguns anyway, as I said, they are an acquired taste, 100%. Not everyone is going to like them. Because you can see you don't always hit dumb skis and everything with them. People want their legit bang for your buck. It's like, oh, I hit a shot and oh, buddy. But people basically want it to be a fact that if you hit your shot, you want them one tap, and that's what makes slug shotguns really reliable. But I will definitely say, and oh, that's also where they come in close. They can do a ton of damage to a headshot because it is obviously precision frame. But of course, when it comes down to it, you will get things like this where people are gonna just go in for more consistent sort of weapons. Obviously. Oh my god, I didn't have a weapon. Well, obviously, in certain situations, you just want the bang standard like Matador 55 and everything because it'll get you your kill and whatnot. I'm not gonna lie, it's obviously nice, but you can see super cluster. It's banging when you get your shots in. I think slug shotguns, honestly, for me, is the real way shotguns should always be because it actually takes an element of skill to use, and it is high reward, high skill, high reward sort of weapon. Put on the Dragon Shadow to max out the handling. I think this super cluster, especially with the treadling builds, it's actually pretty damn freaking nasty. It gives you that one tap that you kind of want. You can guarantee yourself sometimes. Alrighty, so we're going to do the PvE side of things, of course, with our little super cluster that good. And we're going to change up the rolls a little bit. So now I do have a reconstruction cascade point roll, which I will say for me is probably like the best sort of roll you get for this in PvE. You can switch up cascade for vorpal if you want to, but reconstruction is just so good. Left and goal, of course, for ammo conservation. If you want to go for like a double slug shotty sort of build, but I think for the most part, this actually has some really good rolls for PvE, especially if you start getting them crafted and everything. You do absolutely work, and the thing about this weapon is that it's going to be really, really good, of course, in PvE for dealing with enemies like this. Now, of course, dead tongues and everything. I didn't have the cascade point going either, and oh, I hit a dumpski. I didn't have cascade point going either, which honestly, cascade point is so easy to get procced. You just have to get a kill with another weapon. So, legit one kill and I got the cascade going, so it's not too hard at all. But I will definitely say that when it comes down to the super cluster in general, I do think it's really, really solid. It will be a super solid kind of DPS sort of slug shotty as well. Because the people who use them definitely go for quick switching, but if you just want to use a singular sort of weapon like this, you can see how quick it will fire and everything. As I said, it definitely has some of the best sort of RPM, oh my god, than any of the other slug shotties you can kind of get going. So that alone will give it a lot of props, and of course everyone has killed them all. Guys, I want to get the slug shotty going. There we go. We're going this guy, and you'll see the damage is going to be really nice. It's just normal strike, but you can kind of see how fast you can sort of start to spam things, and that's what makes this like really, really sweet. You can see you can start to absolutely blast them with the super cluster. Oh, cascade point is just so freaking dope. That's why I will definitely be saying to people, if you do get yourself a roll on this weapon, cascade point is a really solid choice. Vorpal is just more bang for your buck if you want to go for, as I said, that double slug shotty sort of meta. But if you do get, of course, a good cascade point roll, you'll see the damage will definitely be there. Of course, you can't run out of it. It only lasts a couple of seconds, but it's still really, really dope. Honestly, it's a really cool combo. But yeah, I will just say that this weapon overall, it is a really solid one to kind of go in with. I think weapons that can just unleash their weapon, like our DPS, like super fast like that, I think weapons that can do that with with high damage as well are honestly just really, really dope, because you can of course do work. Now obviously I ran out of cascade point and I am missing every shot in this guy. But cascade point is super easy to kind of get procced and everything. It's legit just a singular kill. All of a sudden you're just doing like a ton more extra like DPS. Like obviously the damage is still going to be the same, but you can see the RPM is just going to ramp up so freaking much. And if you get a vorpal roll, like you can see, the damage isn't bad even by itself. Get a vorpal roll, you do a little bit more, but it is just going to be based off what build you kind of want to go in with. Reconstruction is just really nice to kind of go in with as well. But I just think overall, this is just one of these weapons where it's not worth, it's pretty worth picking up. I mean, if you get a crafty, of course, it's gonna be even better, but for the most part, it's just a solid weapon. Like, look at this. It's absolutely drop things real fast. All right, you found the boss time and everything with, of course, a little weapon that could. And this is where you'll see the damage kind of being able to go in really, really well. You can see Cascade Point doesn't last too long, so you kind of have to be quick with it. But you do, of course, get your singular kill like this. You have your Cascade Point kind of ready. Then you just whip it out and everything. You can just start to blast them and everything. You see, you can start to stun lock and whatnot. As I said, you can definitely see the RPM change. The RPM change is a lot. But it is just a really, really sweet weapon to kind of go in with. If you want to go for like a double cascading point sort of weapon as well, it can go in really, really well. It's legit just one singular kill. And then, of course, all of a sudden you have the extra kind of speed going. So that's why I was saying that it's actually really, really solid. Of course, you got to get it with a different weapon or whatnot. So that's probably why you can see I'm not killing them and everything. But you can see you can absolutely spam bosses out really, really fast with this sort of weapon. That's why I just think that overall PvP or PvE, it's going to be an absolute banger in the right build. As I said, it's a strand slug shotgun already as well. So it kind of has that going for it too in terms of making it unique or whatnot. But I just think overall that it's just a really solid sort of slug shotgun to kind of go in with. And it's 100% worth picking up a roll, especially PvP. All right, time to finish this muchacho off though. We kind of get it going and you see, I mean, I'm not even in all the headshots. You can definitely see this freaking slow down, but it's honestly just such a freaking sweet ass weapon. I think that you'll definitely do work with this if you do get yourself some rolls of this. So yeah, do not freaking sleep on the super cluster. This thing, honestly, a banger about PvP, PvE. This thing is definitely worth getting some form of roll of it because it will do absolute work for you in the right hands. And that is going to be it. Freaking super cluster, I'm telling you. PvE, PvP, this thing, it's honestly a menace. And I think it's kind of being super slept on. Well, that is it for me. And of course, the super cluster slug shotty itself. This is the one I was kind of going in with there in PvE as well. I didn't really go over even the Dragon's Vengeance. Basically, when an ally dies or you reach critical health, weapon gains magazine refills and it gains bonus range, charge rate, and handling. So honestly, PvP, PvE, this can come in really clutch. But Reconstruction, of course, Cascade was super, super good in PvE because you can kind of spam it out. And then, of course, I do have this Slash the Hatch thing. Fragile Focus to make this the god roll. But overall, super cluster. It's an absolute banger in the freaking right rolls, in the right builds as well. This thing could be insane too. I would say the only thing with slug shotguns is that they require skill. They're a high skill, sort of high reward sort of weapon, which a lot of people generally don't go for. People go for more bang for your bucks, normal shotguns. So it's like I shoot, I kill them, and like that's pretty much it. Matadors, freaking conditionals, they're really the ones people go in with. You're gonna slide, shoot, and like most likely you will get the kill. That is why I will say that for me anyway, shotguns should all be slug shotguns. I think the ones that can one tap should be slug shotguns. The other ones should only do really half damage. That's a different conversation and everything. But I will say the super cluster, do not sleep on this weapon. This thing, honestly, one of the best from the season. I will say, of course, the scatter signal is probably one of the best PvE weapons. But when it comes to a general purpose sort of weapon, I think super cluster is just so good both PvP, PvE. I'm definitely going to farm out and try to get this crafted because I think in the right hands, and if they ever do buff slug shotguns a little bit more as well in terms of PvP and everything, this is going to be an absolute freaking king. So yeah, 100% guys, super cluster. Don't sleep on this weapon. This is an absolute freaking banger from the seasonal event. But regardless, if you liked the video, throw us a like. And if you see more content, subscribe. Fantastic day. And hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.